Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia. I am just giving you a quick update on my BlockFi core compounding, just so you know the ins and outs, and also giving you some BlockFi interest rates in today's episode, March 12, 2021. But before I get started, ladies and gents, always remember, I'm not your financial advisor. Please read my disclaimer at the beginning of the video or at the bottom in my description. And always watch the latest and the greatest in anything that you do online. But with that being said, what's happening with my BlockFi account? Okay, so as you can see, it has dipped a little. So am I going to buy back more BTC? Not yet, because it's only down $5 or so. So I'm gonna wait until it's down at least 25. So if it hits 975, then I'll go ahead and take some of my USD coin and I'll buy back more of my BTC. So I'm always at that number 1000. But as you can see, it's a good thing I took some profit, because as you can see here, I'm still above 1000, even though my BTC itself dipped below 1000. That's because you take profits, ladies and gents. That's what it's about in core compounding. So I'll wait. I'll give you another update. I think I want to give you updates on things like this because I want to show you that there are things, all kinds of things that you can do in crypto, including something super simple like this, right? So we'll just go ahead and we'll just let this go, because this is only $5. I'm not going to buy $5 worth of BTC just to get this number back up. But if I were to do that, all I would need to do is actually do this. And because I have USD coin, I would pick USD coin, confirm, and I will buy, let's say $5 to get my BTC back up to the 1000, right? But I'm not going to do that because my number is every 25, either in profit or in losses. That's when I'm going to either buy back in or I'm going to sell for profit, right? And when I mean sell, I just mean holding it in USD coin, because as you can see, since I did that, even though Bitcoin's value dipped a little, I am still in over 1000, because I started off with 1000, ladies and gents. I did. So I am still up $55 because I have at least 60 in USD coin. And so every time this number goes above 1000 in increments of 25, I will be selling some of it to get USD coin, because USD coin is a stable coin. This is how you can capture your profits. This is how, if this ever dips so low, then, if it dips below 25, then I'll just use some of my 60 bucks, money that is already my profit, and I'll just buy and make this number back to 1000, right? In the meantime, I have captured profits, and with BlockFi, you can connect it to your bank account so that you can sell for fiat and have it wired to your bank account, right? And you just need to go into your profile settings to do that. It will help you do that, right? Just pick this, it, any of these, either profile settings or reports. It'll ask for like your bank info if you want to connect it to your bank, etc. Now, what is the BlockFi rates? I looked it up, and here you go, ladies and gents. So if you put in between 0 to 2.5 Bitcoin in there, you will get an annual percentage yield of 6%. Anything over that, over your 2.5, that one will earn 3%. And as you can see, let's see, my USD coin, I'm getting 8.6%, ladies and gents. So for my $60 that I have currently, because that's what I have, let's see here, $60. I will be getting, if I just left it at 60 for the year, I will get $5.16. That is, I mean, like considering, let's go back. This is my last video, right? You saw what the rates were on online the best supposed online uh, bank accounts. Okay, let's look at the best one overall rate. Community Direct, which is 0.60%. Not 6%, ladies and gents, 0.6% for the whole year. And you have to put a minimum of $100. And you don't even have access to ATM. So let's go take a look at that. So 100 times 0.6, right, percent, just to be clear, zero point 0.6, not 6, but 0.6, and minimum $100, you will get a whopping 60 cents, right? As opposed to BlockFi, my $60 of USD coin, right? Right here, $60. When all is said and done, if that's all I kept in there for the year, this is what I'll get. $5.16. And that's if I only held $60, which, with the price pumps, I'm pretty sure we'll collect more profits again in the future this year. But right now, as it sits, $60 will get me $5.16 for the year. The year, yes, it's a slow burn. It's not like the crazy platforms that we so love, like Qubit Life or Qubit Tech, however you know it. But if you're the more conservative type and you just want to hold your crypto for whatever reasons, and again, like, I want profits and I'm going to make sure I'm going to take them, so I will take them in USD coin. That's my preferred coin. Any of these stable coins right here will give you high APYs as well, like the GUSD, which is the Gemini USD coin, or Tether. That one's the highest. But any of these stable coins, right? Binance, that's a BUSD. You can pick any of those, and that's what you'll get. Look, see, and it's a stable coin, so you know that it's the $60 will always be $60 until I either convert it into fiat and transfer it to my bank account, or I use it to buy more Bitcoin when this Bitcoin value dips lower. Remember, for me, myself, it's every $25, right? So it's not there yet. It's only at 5. I don't freak out about these kinds of things. It's a very calculated strategy, as if just like if you were going to go to play blackjack. It's a very calculated strategy. That's what it is in crypto, right? It's a very calculated strategy. And no matter what you do in crypto, whether you're just doing BlockFi, whether you're doing Qubit Life, whether you're doing hypes, trading, whatever you're doing, it's always a calculated strategy. So just know, don't freak out. In the meantime, look at this. I am accruing interest, right? I got paid for my interest last week, right here, interest payment, and get paid once a week. So we'll wait and see what happens next week, right? Because you get a interest payment every week. But do know, ladies and gents, you have options. I am not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am showing you some info that could change your life. Right? I mean, okay, let's say you had more than that. Like, let's say you even had 1,000 that I have, right? So let's clear this. And let's say, because I do have majority of my crypto in Bitcoin, we'll go 6% times 6%, $60, right? Community rate, excuse me. Let's go to that. Let's see here. 1,000 times, again, 0.6, not 6, 0.6. 0.6% equals $6. That's a difference of $54 for the year, right? Between 6 and 60. And it's the same amount of money, same amount of money. And in BlockFi, ladies and gents, you can core compound, which means, how there's so many articles out there predicting prices anywhere from 100K to 300K by the end of the year. I take every price prediction with a grain of salt, but I do know this, and you should too. Bitcoin has a finite supply. And as more and more people are looking to shift their assets, and when I say people, I mean people with uh, a ridiculous amount of assets. I'm talking about Elon Musk type ridiculous. As more and more of those types of people move their wealth into things like this because they know there's a finite supply, this price, right here, this price, it won't stay at 57,000. Will it fluctuate? Sure it will. That's just the nature of assets. But do you think rich people like Elon Musk, like JP Morgan Chase type people, do you think that they won't fight to make sure this price goes up? Because they have assets in it. That's just the way Wall Street works. It, and, take it for what it is. You believe me or don't, it's fine. I'm just here trying to share my opinion, share what I've learned. I just know that rich people will do anything and everything they can do when they go into something like this to make the price rise because that's their asset. You think they're going to allow this price to ever go down to zero, ladies and gents? Do you think Elon Musk bought as much Bitcoin as he did to think or to assume that it'll go down to zero? No, no, it's the opposite. He's assuming it's going to at least 100K, if not more, right? And you saw my video on that article where 0.01 Bitcoin will make you ridiculously rich. That's all you're going to need according to that math calculation. In fact, I've seen calculations out there that call for a $5 million Bitcoin. 5 million. Ladies and gents, 5 million. Let's whip out the handy dandy calculator. 0.01 times 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 million, right? Because that's 5 million. What do you get? You get 50,000, ladies and gents. 50,000. Wait, did I do that right? Hold on, one more time. Let's see, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. There you go, 5 million times. Not very good at math, but I do know. I mean, look at that. And that's within like a short, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, I think that price, it said 2020. I saw something that said 2025. So that's a short 4 years from now. Can you imagine if it hit 10 million? Let's just say here, 1,000, 100,000, no, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, right? Times 0.01. You off a 500 bucks, right? You would have 100 grand. That's just off of 500 bucks. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know too many investments that will yield this kind of return. And of course, it's not, nothing is guaranteed, ladies and gents. I am not, again, always watch the latest and greatest. I'm not your financial advisor, but let's just go back to the basics. Let's go back to core compounding. Let's go back to the fact that in just, when did I put in my deposit to get my 1,000? March 9th. That's when I brought my BTC core number up to 1,000 and decided that that is what I'm going to do. I am going to keep my core number here at 1,000. So in 2 days, I made 60 bucks, right? 2 days. And it's not a crazy platform. It's not a crazy hype, but off 1,000 bucks, I made 60 bucks in 2 days, right? I mean, come on, ladies and gents. And that's just from core compounding. And if you want to know more about core compounding, the Oracle, he has some great videos. I used to watch Nobody Crypto. He doesn't put out as many videos anymore, but he used to talk about this all the time. It is just a simple way of making profit off of something volatile like Bitcoin, right? Because we know this price will fluctuate. I mean, that's why we trade it. That's why we leverage trade it. But something simple like this, 60 bucks in 2 days off 1,000 bucks. If that's your core number, hey, you could have 500 as your core number. You could have 5,000 as your core number. The name of the game, ladies and gents, is always capture profits, right? So this is how I'm going to do it. And even though it's a little less today, guess what? As soon as this hits 25, I'll just take some of my 60 and I will put it back into here, buy Bitcoin to get my number back up to 1,000. $5, that's too small of a fluctuation for me. You know, it's the weekend. Prices usually pump. If you're part of the Oracle's Discord or his Discord group where he got his consultations, you know, he'll give you little tidbits. In fact, he's talked about it on his channel where, you know, there are certain patterns, especially during the weekends, during certain times of the day. But you got to go watch his videos and you have to go and join his Discord, get his consult, whatever you want to do. If you want to learn about this kind of stuff, because then you can profit off of it in so many ways. So many ways, ladies and gents. Just even subscribing to his channel. If you have not subscribed to his channels yet, just doing that, you know, nothing in life is guaranteed, but I'm going to say it's highly likely that you will capture profit somehow, somewhere, if you just even listen to his info, because that's all we are. We're just information spreaders, right? We're not cerveza spreaders because we're at home. We're information spreaders, right? So that's all we do. But that is my BlockFi update, ladies and gents. You know, please do check if it's available in your state or country, because it might not be, which I'm very sorry if it isn't, because this is a great way to core compound. Again, fees are very minimal and you accrue interest on both, right? Both your Bitcoin, both your stable coin. And at any time, just go into profile settings, set up your bank account, and you can get it wired to your bank account. So like if you want to sell it for fiat, right? So there you go, ladies and gents. That is today's video. I hope you found that helpful and or entertaining. If you found it either, just please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, ladies and gents. We are getting oh so close to my 2,000 subs. And you know what happens when that happens? I will be giving away more of my BTC because I appreciate you, Crypto Mama Mia community. I do. And I appreciate your support and I appreciate your comments, good, bad, or otherwise, right? At least you took the time to comment. So with that being said, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Please stay sane. Most important of all. And if you are interested, ladies and gents, in BlockFi, I do have a link in my link tree. Go open a free account. It doesn't cost you anything to just open it and check the rates out for yourself. With that being said, I will see you at the next video. Adios.